Israeli police have attacked mourners and pallbearers at the funeral of the Palestinian-American journalist Shireen Abu Akleh in Jerusalem. The Al Jazeera reporter was shot in the head while covering a raid by Israeli forces in the occupied West Bank on Wednesday. Earlier today, an Israeli officer was shot dead and several Palestinians injured during an army raid to make arrests near Jenin in the West Bank. It follows several weeks of mounting violence with dozens killed on both sides. Our Middle East correspondent Tom Bateman reports.
Shireen Abu Akleh was one of the best-known voices to Palestinians. Now in death, a national symbol. But grief for a revered reporter was to turn to fear and panic for the mourners. Israel's security forces had entered the hospital gates as Palestinians tried to walk the coffin out. The police fired stun grenades and pushed the crowd back. Many rushed for cover inside.
We've had complete chaos with people trying to get inside. I saw a woman with a very young baby, a patient or somebody who was here just at the hospital, caught in the middle of a huge crowd trying to get inside.
And even the pallbearers had to retreat as police kicked and beat them with batons. And the coffin slips to the ground. The force says it acted to stop what it called incitement and stone throwing. Shireen Abu Akleh was shot in the head covering an arrest raid by Israel's army. Reporters on the scene say the gunfire came from the soldiers, but Israel maintains Palestinian gunmen may have fired the fatal shot. But for her loved ones, it was time to say a final goodbye. At her Christian funeral mass, eulogies to a life of purpose. And outside, one of Jerusalem's biggest outpourings of Palestinian grief in decades, tens of thousands wound their way around the old city's walls. They marked yet another death in a conflict where it is almost agonizingly routine, but which has brought the world's spotlight back and remembered a life that should never have ended this way. Tom Bateman, BBC News, Jerusalem.
And whatsoever you shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. If ye love me, keep my commandments.